I think Marjorie Young is first. I think Paige is second. I'm checking to make sure. Wait a minute. All right, Marjorie is first. Paige is second. Miss Strawberry is third. Monier, Faru, and Ty is fourth. LaWanda Tillman is fifth. Brother Alan Wright is on. He's sixth. Vanessa Taylor is seventh. Let me see. Vanessa Taylor seventh. Alfonso Ribeau Ola is eighth. Farrah Law is ninth. And Tia is 10th. Lily Reddick is 11th. Melody Patterson is 12th. So let me get my other screen up. There we go. E. Joyce Paris is on. Bernice Lohman, I heard your name a lot today. Good to see you. Is that Hoda or Huda? Hello, good to see you. Good to see Joyce Wright on with us. Good evening to you. Josie Jones is on. Dina, hello. Robert Richards is on. Hello. For some reason, I look like Lou. Robert Dixon, good evening to you. Desmond Duval, good to see you, sir. Marjorie Young, thank you. You know, this is Camilla Flintstyle is on. It's that time of the year. Ghost Pirates, man. All right. Let's see. Andrew R. Houston, good to see you as well. Farrah Law, friend is asking. Okay, good to see Henry Lee Perry. And my favorite horse person in the entire world. All right, good to see Alfonso Gala 2025. Good to see Alberna Campbell. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. Yes, tonight is opening night for the Savannah Ghost Pirates. I threw out the first puck. I was gonna say throw out the first pitch. This is the first puck for the 2025 campaign, the fourth year of the Savannah Ghost Pirates in Savannah. We have a sell-out audience in Savannah today. Good to see Sean J. Chris as well. Meg, thank you. Are you still at the game? Meg, are we winning? What's going on? I know it was I thought we had a tie game, but we didn't. I don't think the first puck that they scored was really a legit goal. Good to see Joe Griggs on. Linda Frazier, hello, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Brother Keith Kimball is on. Thank you for joining us. Come on in. Elandia Denise, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so, and T.W. McLeod is on. Thank you. Sean J. Chris, I was supposed to have heard from you earlier, and I ain't heard from you, so, you know, I'm all in these streets now. Good to see Ryan Purvis. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, Donna Baker. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, Reverend. You wait. I'm going to talk about that. Vincent Smalls, up to you. Meg says we're losing. Good to see my brother Amari AAA Adams. Spent some time with him today, doing what he does, Adams Funeral Services. Good to see Ann Morris on as well. Rita Walker Obasi, hello, good to see you. And Joyce has been sick all week. I hope you're doing better. And it's okay because the blue and orange is this weekend coming up, or a week from tomorrow. So it's okay. You can make up for the blue and gold homecoming with the blue and orange. I could guarantee you that. Latasha Jarrett, good to see you. Amari is in the house. Sean J. Chris, let me know something. Good to see Miss Marianne Goldwire. Shay, hope you're doing well wherever you are. as well. And thank you, Miss LaWanda Coleman. I appreciate that. Good to see Joshua Flynn on. Thank you for your service. And good to see Dr. Pete Silver. I actually had a chance to spend some time with Dr. Pete Silver in Savannah this week. Actually, it was twice this week I saw Dr. Silver. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And I got to see the great Captain Christian Silver as well and spend time with him as well. So thank you very much. It was my precious opportunity to spend time with both of you, great silver men, because you know how y'all do. Let's see, Tamika, good to see you. Harriet, God bless you. Heather, is my crotch rocket outside? I don't know what you're talking about, Heather. Shay Shay's back in Arizona. I didn't know you were here. Good to see my nephew, my for real blood nephew, Jay Javinci on. Hey, Sarah, hope you're doing well. Good to see Leslie, Miss Cookie Baker on. Good evening to you. Hattie, you can replace the blue and the gold with blue and orange. It's not the same thing. I mean, most folks, a lot of folks wearing the blue and gold traded in the blue and gold for the blue and orange. It is okay. Blue and orange next weekend. And you know how that goes down. Good to see Ivy King on. Thank you so much. And we love you too. Angie Scott from the DMV is on. Good to see Darnell Brooks from Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for joining us. And Lady Annette Mitchell is on. I saw her last week. Y'all didn't get a chance to see her because she snuck out before everybody left. Good to see Miss Toya Goody on. Thank you. Charmaine Miller Brown. Good to see you. We look forward to seeing you. And Kara Marshall will have the carriage horses in the Savannah State Parade. I am looking forward to that. So very, very good. Looking forward to seeing our beloved carriage horses in the Savannah State Parade. Also, we get glad to see Reverend Thomas Hart on with us. He is home resting. He spent some time in the hospital. So we know prayer works. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate that. As well. All right, let's see. Good to see Gloria Wells on. Joya Dinkins and Richard Dinkins is on. So good to see both of you. Hope you're doing well. Good evening to Angela Kirkland, who's joined us. Good to see Dr. Patricia West. I had a chance to see her this week. She's tired, but she's here. Thank you. And Suzanne, I'm going to try to get by there tomorrow. I have a funeral, but we support people having the right to gather and peaceably assemble. And so we support that and we protect that right. And so we wish you the best tomorrow. Good to see Regina Young on. I hope you're doing well as well. Good to see Brother Trey Bazard on. Thank you for joining us. Also, the Honorable Jeff Booker from Seabright, New Jersey is on. So good to see the Honorable Councilman Jeff Booker on. Hope you're doing well. Good to see Patricia Johnson. Thank you for joining us. And yes, LaShawn Halloway, thank you very much. It was great being at the Habersham School for the ribbon cutting on the campus of Bible Baptist. So that was pretty cool. So thank you very much. And Forsyth Park, good evening to you. And Joe, I knew exactly what I was talking about. Albany State, I mean, it's okay. I mean, she won't miss anything when we put that blue and orange on her. So it's okay, Joyce. We're going to let you hang out with us and let you get a real homecoming. So looking forward to that and looking forward to seeing you if you're able to join us. Also, let me see. Forsyth Park Community Alliance, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Miss Terry is on with us. Hello, Miss Terry. Good to see Miss Patricia Johnson of the Live Oak neighborhood. Good evening to you. Stephanie Newell is on from Congressional District 1. We're doing our best. Trey says, can you purchase the sound equipment from the Civic Center before the demolition? So let me just answer that. So it's only the arena. Mind you, the Savannah Civic Center is actually at least 3 distinct parts. It's the arena, the Martin Luther King Arena. It's the Johnny Mercer Theater. It's the second floor meeting rooms, and it's the third floor ballrooms. So if you want anything out of that arena, we probably give it to you because it probably don't work all that well. But we can talk about that. Send me a message. Sue Procco has joined us, and so we're gonna show her some love. Her first time joining us, so let's welcome Sue. Thank you for joining us. Rain Candy is on as well. Hermina Glass Hill, I saw her earlier today. Good to see you. Ryan, yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about that, Ryan. And a great gift from Hyundai to Savannah State. Been in the works for a while. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Miss Barbara Kaufman is on. Good to see you. Did I go to Jackie Robinson IS 320? I certainly did. At Ebbets Field. I did go there. Good to see Kathy Middleton, Sandra Wilson. Good to see you. Julia Bright Dinkins is on. Lisa Wiggins is on. Hello. Now, Julia Dinkins and Lisa Wiggins is on as well. Stephanie Vincent, hello. Good to see you. And good to see Sharon P. Clark, the mother of a very special person to me. And I hope that you got what I sent to you. I hope that they brought it directly to you for the Clark family and didn't take it home, because that's how they do. So I hope that worked out. But ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and come on in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We've got a lot to talk about, and I got to blow off some steam tonight. So tonight, I'm going to be kind of going in a little bit tonight, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. Good to see Linda Kelly on from Reno, Nevada as well. And Donica told me about this bonsai. It's a sparkling water. It's like water. It doesn't have a lot of sugar, but it's actually very, very good. So today's water sponsor is Bonsai. Okay, you did get it. All right, very good. So let's go ahead and get to it. First thing we want you to do is like the page, right? Go ahead and like our page. If you're not liking the page already, go ahead and like the page. All right, like the page. And as we always want you to do, in addition to liking the page, we want you to share the video, right? Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. So go ahead and let's get some shares up. All right. Denise, good to see you. So nice. You had to say it twice. Denise. As well. Bonnie, thank you. I had a great time with the Herd second graders. They had a bunch of questions. So we appreciate that. They're great young people, and they're going to do great things. Stoney! My beautiful niece, Cheyenne Stoney, who has not been feeling the best this week. So I'm going to give her some love, and we're going to wish Stoney well. And I want you to join me in telling Stoney to sit down somewhere and rest her nerves. We need her to be strong. So good to see Honorable Dietrich Leggett, my brother on council and in life, representing the 2nd District with class and hard work, diligence, and integrity. Good to see you, Alderman. Hope you're doing well. Sheba McPherson has snuck on. Good to see you. Hello. And yeah, Reverend Donna, I just say, hey, it's, I'm trying to drink water. I'm trying to find something that works, right? Taiwan wants to know, can we start a CDL license program, giving the kids in trouble in Savannah, Georgia, a second chance? Getting them out of the city, turn to doing so much time in prison and jail. Well, there are programs that we have. We have a few programs. CDL is not one that we have because it has to be taught by a CDL instructor, and so it's a little bit more involved. But we do forklift, we do culinary, and we do nursing assistance one. So the city can't necessarily start a CDL license program, but you can. You certainly can do that. Dee Dee Middleton is on. Thank you. Ryshawn Lindsay Poe is on. Thank you. Let's see. Peter Hernandez. Yes, so we are working on that. The issue, Peter, is that Savannah was the first city in the state of Georgia to go smoke free, and so We are very concerned about the effects of smoking. We're very concerned about the effects of secondhand smoke. And so therefore we want to try to find a way, a happy medium, and being able to protect those who don't want to smell your smoke and people who need to work but can't work in those places, and to be able to have a place that works. So I mean, we're actually working on that now. So yes, sir. So right now, yeah, you're regulated to events only, but we're working on changing something. Good to see Michelle and Mr. Bill on. Thank you very much. Dietrich, you're at CAT. What is happening at CAT on a Friday night? Mia Mack is on. Thank you. And don't tell me, really? Wanda Tillman says she's at another Friday night banquet. What banquet you're at tonight? I don't know about any banquets tonight. Let me make sure I got enough shares. I need y'all to share. I need y'all to share. I need you to share. Go ahead and share before we get into it. Evelyn Trapio Ragland is on. Good to see you. So go ahead. I need y'all to do some sharing. All right. And while we are doing that, let's go ahead and dive in. Let me see if I got any more shares. I need some more shares. I need you to share. Brenda Ponda is on. Hello. Come on, let's get on in. Oh, CDL opportunity. Okay. At Chanmary Transit. Well, there you go right there. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's hit it out. Gail McLemore is on. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and get into it. Let's go for Tara Strong. Hashtag TARA Strong. 3 green apple hearts and a red heart for our girl Tara. And we keep her in our thoughts and prayers. We love her, and there's nothing she can do about it. We know that prayer works. We know that well wishes work, and we're doing both. Good to see Eleanor Middleton on. Thank you for joining us. So we'll go ahead and we're going to send out love for our girl Tara this evening. And then Rain Candy, all right. Barbara Pinckney is on. Barbara, you didn't say hello to me. Thank you. Good to see Michelle Young on. Thank you. I love you too. And wow, the bishop is in the building. Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant, who I called today, and she has yet to return my phone call. So I'm not saying I'm being petty or anything, but I'm just saying the bishop has not returned my phone call yet. So I want to know what's up with that. Buddy Walk tomorrow for the Low Country Down Syndrome Society. So for those of you that are at Forsyth Park, you could join us for the Low Country Down Syndrome Society at 10 o'clock at Forsyth Park. Good to see Jennifer Davenport is in New York, okay? And Mini Me sends love too. So hey, Mini Me, hope you are doing well, and hope Mommy buys some good stuff for you. Janine Glover is on from Pooler, Georgia as well. Lena Brenningham, it's all right, you're a little late, but we're glad to have you. And let me see. Let's see. So we're going to go to our Lupus Warriors. I'm trying to get to making it work. Okay, there we go. Send this to our Lupus Warriors. Those who have lupus, but lupus does not have them. So we're sending that out. Go ahead and get those in. Come on, get it on in. Get it on in. Getting it on in. All right, and then for our multiple sclerosis folks, Did I say hello to Miss Janine Glover? I think I did. I hope you're doing good. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about that, Shay Shay. Daphne Coffee is on as well. Are there work opportunities for people 60 plus? Absolutely. We're looking for people to work. Good to see Frankie Williams on with us. Thank you. Oh. All right, so Bishop says she left her phone at the church and she just got it back. So you were shouting so hard that you left your phone. Good to see Miss Diane Jackson, the Young Men of Honor. We love her. Thank you so much. Shirley Spears is on with us. Thank you. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month is tonight, and Julie is reminding us to remember those who are in the struggle. Good to see Wanda Early on as well. Good to see Lavinia and Damon from All My Life. Good to see you and hope you're doing well. But stop. Mother Sadie Campbell has entered the room. Mother Sadie Campbell is the queen of Friday Night Live. She is our senior saint on Friday Night Live. Mother Sadie Campbell is 101 years old. 101 years old, and she keeps it 101. And so thank you so much for joining us. I love you too. Thank you for being here. And we always stop to show some love to the Queen Mother when she enters the room, right? Good to see Annie Foskey on. Annie is running for a city council seat in Midway, Georgia. Annie is good people. So if you live in Midway, I would certainly recommend Annie Foskey to you. Foskey. Check out Annie Foskey if you live in Midway. She will serve you well. And now Bishop and Alderman are all in this love affair thing. Okay. Dr. Bay, good to see Dr. Bay, our favorite and our resident physician, is on with us all the way from the West Coast. Good to see you. Mama Julia Carter, good to see you as well. Sarah Stevens, Liberty County's finest and Liberty City's finest. I saw Sarah Stevens this week. I was very happy about that. I'm going through this. Good to see Gloria Wells, Alvernia Jackson as well, and LaShawn, and all of y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. This is week number 291. 291 straight weeks, every single Friday night. For 291 straight weeks, we have been here every single Friday night for 2,038 days, for every single Friday night for 5 years and 6 months, every single Friday night for 66 months. We have been here, and we have been here together, and we've weathered storms together. We have been in this thing together. It is a love affair, and I love you all. There's nothing you could do about it. Good to see B. Tia Acker on. Good to see you at Happy Homecoming as well. Felicia JJ has joined us. Good to see you. And then Selena and Herbert DeLoach is on. Good evening to you. Week number 291. We are counting down to 300. We're going to have to do something for 300. We're going to have to do something for 300. I don't even know when 300 is. But let me see. I'm going to see if I can find out right quick. All right, so Bishop is shouting out Annie Foskey. Good to see Diane Temple on. Wow, good to see you, ma'am. Hope you are doing well. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like it might be December the 12th. Might be 300, week number 300. So we got to figure something out. If we get to that. So Vera Lynn Trapio is on. Javon Murphy, good to see you today, sir. Hope you're doing well. And to Pastor Thurman Tillman is at the banquet. He's receiving an honor at the Berean Missionary Baptist Legacy Banquet. I was there earlier today. Congratulations to Pastor Thurman Neal Tillman and Sister Lawana Tillman on your great achievement. We are very, very proud of you, and we're glad that even in the midst of you being honored, you are still on Friday Night Live. So thank you very much. Jorsette is on as well. So let me tell you about things I want to talk about. Let's talk about the things I want to talk about. First thing is that there are some people who worked for the last 2 weeks and did not get a check this week. If you are one of the individuals affected by the federal shutdown, drop your name in there. Mario Miller, good to see you as well. Yeah, I mean, I think, this is absolutely horrible. And for those who are being affected, we are very, very concerned for you. And so, that's the concern that people have regarding this, that people's lives are being affected. The fact is, when you work, you expect to be paid. And so I just want to shout out not only our men and women in uniform, but for those at TSA, those that, at the Savannah Airport, those that are up at the tower at SAV, those that are at the ports, those that are federal employees at the Corps of Engineers and other places that have worked for the last freaking 2 weeks and have not got a check. Because guess what? Your bills don't care about a federal shutdown. Your mortgage don't care about a federal shutdown. Your car note don't care about a federal shutdown. Your college bills don't care about a federal shutdown, right? You can't tell Atlanta Gas Light that we're on a federal shutdown and you can't pay your bills. And the fact is that, if you work, you should be paid. And just like the city of Savannah has to have a budget, we have to have our budget done every year. There should be some rule. Danita Joe, there should be some rule that Congress has to pass a budget every single year. I mean, I just think it just makes sense. And so I know Shay, are you affected by the federal shutdown? I think you're a federal employee. Is there anybody else on that's a federal employee? Because we know, and I want our neighbors to know that these are not people in D.C. They're people here in Savannah who are affected by what's happening in D.C. Good to see Denise Smith. I hope you're doing well and looking forward to seeing you. Taiwan, then, I mean, I think if that's what you want, I mean, that's fine. Then I think you need to be able to go ahead and start it for a CDL program. You can go to school and go to the CDL program through school, through Savannah Tech. So, I mean, that's easy. I mean, we do what we can do. We do forklift. We have a relationship with Savannah Tech. We do culinary. We do Safe Serve certifications, and we do child care. So, if you want to do that, there's nothing stopping you from doing the CDL program. That's just not where we are. Then there also the what's it called, the program with Step Up Savannah, the CAP program. They might offer that as well. We just don't offer it. All right. Christiana has a deployed son. Hey, Tandra Bradshaw, I owe you a call. Shay, we're going to give you some love as well. But it's horrible. It is horrible. It's horrible. Good to see the great pastor and legal mind of Reverend Dr. Francis Johnson. In the Southern District, that means there's no money for attorneys representing defendants, slower access to courts, and less justice. So we're pointing that out. Thank you, sir, for doing that. Good to see Angelique King on as well. And Sarah Stevens, who is the upcoming queen for the Liberty County chapter. Well, we always knew that she was a queen. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. This is affecting people's lives. And I know how I am if my pay is 1 day short, right? 1 day short. Thank you for that, Alderman Leggett. But to have where you work 2 weeks and because like if you're like me, you have your life already set up how your life is going to be, and so you live paycheck to paycheck, and I think this is really exposing. how many people, really depend on those checks. And so, I'm saying that regardless if you're a Democrat or you're a Republican, I think you could do two things. I think you could do both. I think you can keep the government open and address health care. Because I think both of those things are important. Good to see Leonard Young, I'm sorry about that. So, we see that. So, um, it's really unfortunate, but I think we have some protocols in place that I'm not going to talk about publicly, but we're trying to address those that need help, to include our food, to include utility assistance, and things for individuals in this. So good to see Rita Fuller Yates, and so just so that you know, Rita, I knew you were going to come on, so I got it on for you. Vincent, there is a No King Day tomorrow in Savannah. I don't know what time that is, but yeah, so I wanted to complain about that. Okay? So I got my SAB hat on. Today was the opening day for the Savannah Ghost Pirates, so I have on my Ghost Pirates jersey representing the Savannah Ghost Pirates. I don't know what the score is. I don't know what the score is. Or what's going on with the score. But today was our opening day. Good to see Pastor Sandra Lynette Small Stevens. So thank you very much. And so those who asked about the hat came from Rita Fuller Yates and Savannah Black History Tours, and I appreciate her. She even put her name in the back of her hat. So, I mean, she really want to make sure people know what's going on. Wow, Angela Cotswell is on. Good to see you. Psst, you remember me? Tina Sutton is on. Snow Kings is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That being said, voting is time to vote. So early voting started this week. A couple of things. PSC is a very important race in this community. Public Service Commission. They are the ones who regulate the utilities. So when y'all call being mad at me because y'all bills have gone up, the reality is that we can't do anything about it. But the PSC has to approve it. So that is why the PSC is so important. And so we want you to vote in the PSC race. I know that Dr. Alicia Johnson is from Savannah. I know her very well. I know her commitment to working people. And so, that's who I'm voting for. I'm voting for Dr. Alicia Johnson. But you have two choices as well. And there's another good candidate. Also, SPLOST. We want you, I am supporting the special purpose local option sales tax. And for a variety of reasons. This is a continuation of the penny that we already pay to build stuff. We can't use it for programs. We can't use it for services, but we can use it to build stuff. The two biggest things on my list is Hollins Boulevard and Benton Boulevard, which is my number one priority. It was my number one priority a couple of years ago when some folks rallied against it and it got voted down. Those folks that live in the Hollins, those folks that live on Benton Boulevard, they need some relief out there. And so this will give us the money to help build some expansion roads so it doesn't take them 30 minutes to get out of their house. The other thing, if you've ever been caught by a train at President Street, rather than you complain about it, this is your chance to do something about it. That's why we want you to vote yes for SPLOST. I'm voting yes for SPLOST. I can't tell you what to do, but I think you should vote yes for SPLOST because, again, if not, then we have to get that money another way. And as you know, there are only two ways governments raise money, through taxes and through fees, right? Taxes and fees. And so that's a major way for us to get that done. I wanted to talk about that. I also wanted to fuss a little bit. So two things happened. So I was so excited this week. I had gotten a call. Now, when Hyundai was negotiating coming to this area, and I was brought in to some meetings to meet with the Hyundai folks, I wanted to make sure that Hyundai made an impact on Savannah in a positive way. We knew that it would bring jobs. We also knew it would bring traffic. We knew it would bring Vincent SCAD can't pay taxes because they're a nonprofit. They can't. It's an educational institution. We can't do that. But so I, being a Savannah State graduate, Savannah State alum, I wanted something significant to benefit Savannah. And so to me, this was really, really important to me that Hyundai do something big for Savannah State. And I said money. It needed to be something with money. So I didn't say what it was, but we certainly set the expectation in play that we expected something big for Savannah State. Well, now some time has gone by, and then through the work and negotiations with Dr. Jermaine Worrell at Savannah State, we now have a $5 million donation to Savannah State. In return, the focus is that they wanted to put the focus on their new education program. So the College of Education will be known as the Hyundai College of Education. All right, and it's a $5 million gift to Savannah State. It is the largest gift, financial gift, ever made to Savannah State, and we've been around for years. You would have thought that Hyundai would have took $5 million from Savannah State, because it amazed me that you had people who've never been to Savannah State. It amazed me that we have people who are alums of Savannah State who are not members of the Alumni Association, have never given a dime, who got all these complaining things to do about what Hyundai worked out with Savannah State and approved with the Board of Regents. What is wrong with y'all folks? I know it's nobody on here because y'all know better than that. But what the hell is wrong with y'all? When someone does something good for you, you say thank you. And I say thank you, Hyundai. Here is an opportunity for us. We have an excellent president now who is putting in the time and the work. We have a mayor who is a Savannah State alum, unashamed, and we have a company that wants to come in and wants to make a difference where they locate. As a matter of fact, the largest investment that they have ever made outside of South Korea. How do I know? Because I went to South Korea to their factories, and I saw this is the largest investment. But y'all, not y'all, but y'all, rather than say thank you, y'all out here complaining. Some folk ain't never been to Savannah State, and they got something to say. That is why some of your lives are so miserable, because you don't know how to be grateful for the things you do have. God ain't going to bless you with nothing more if you can't be blessed, thankful for what you have. And I was grateful for the $5 million. Then some people talk about, well, it should have been more. Well, it should have been more, but you didn't put any money into it. I didn't see no donation coming from you. I'm sitting here looking. Arthur Blank gave the colleges in Atlanta $30 million to HBCUs. That's real good. I'm happy for them. You know what? I don't hate on them, because we need HBCUs to get some of these big corporate donations. So we get $5 million. $5 million that are going to help kids going to Savannah State University. $5 million that's going to help kids in the College of Education. $5 million that are going to help kids that get their teaching degree so they'll be able to go into schools and help teach your children. $5 million to be able to make a difference, and you have folks that want to sit on here and complain. And complain. We already have that, Vincent. We already got it. That's already done. So that's my problem. And it made me recognize why sometimes we don't go further than what we are, because y'all want to sit around and complain about every freaking thing. Come on, y'all. You won't get more because you're not grateful for the things you have. I mean, what kind of life that you're living when you're not giving a dime, but then somebody else give a dime and you got something to say? Some women, she pulling her hair. Well, I don't know if I can get with that. I said, we're not asking you to get with it. We didn't ask for permission for them to give this money. I'm all right. I remember years ago, and this is really before me, but I remember that Alan Paulson, who was affiliated with Georgia, well, he was affiliated with Gulfstream, wanted to, Ms. Goldwire, you might want to remember this, but they wanted to give money to Savannah State, and in return, they wanted to name the field after Tiger Arena. They wanted to name Tiger Arena after Alan Paulson. Now, I'm told, hey, Tam Tam, that the folks went crazy. They went crazy. And so Alan Paulson said, okay, and went up the road to a small school named Georgia Southern. And they built Paulson Stadium. And Paulson Stadium fueled the football program that is now Georgia Southern, that has now precipitated the growth of Georgia Southern in being what it is. Because we wanted to sit around and play games. Look, let's keep the main thing the main thing. When God is trying to bless you, open your mind, open your heart to be blessed. Hey, Terry, stop being so small-minded. Open your minds. Get out of this crab mentality. I don't know why they gave the money. I mean, I know I asked for it, but you know what? I'm saying, we have to do better, and we have to act better. And Christiana, I mean, they contributed $975,000 we got from this year. Christiana, as you know, SCAD does not have to contribute anything. They did this year. We're grateful for it. We say thank you. To sit down and keep browbeating about it doesn't change anything. So we're grateful for that. But we got to do better. Good to see Alderwoman Estella Shabazz. But we got to do better. And I just was watching the negative comments from people who have never stepped foot on Savannah State's campus. Or if they did, they didn't graduate from Savannah State. Or if they graduated, they never joined the Alumni Association, never made a dime after Savannah State gave all of that to them. Have never given a thing back to their alma mater. But then they want to complain when somebody else invests in their alma mater. Look, folks, it's time for us to expand our minds. So I wanted to talk about that. The other thing I wanted to talk about was yesterday. I was so happy yesterday. I was with Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryant and the city of Savannah, and we cut the ribbon on something we had been working on for quite some time. Oh, and Anjali, they're going to be at homecoming with their cup. Yeah, homecoming, but don't do anything. Good to see Rachel. Hope you're doing well, and good to see Tamara, and good to see, thank you, Diane Temple, and thank you, Idell. Report cards came out today. Christiana, maybe they should be given more public credit. Christiana, we did it during the city council meeting. I announced it on my my press conference. I did it on a Friday Night Live, and we did it during a city council meeting. So I mean, I don't know what more public credit we can do. I don't know how you missed it, but we did it, and we made a big deal of it because, again, it is a big deal. They don't have to give us anything. People talk about SCAD. They don't have to give us anything. Like Savannah State doesn't, like churches don't, like nonprofits don't. I mean, that's not us. That's the law. So yeah, $975,000. Good to see Isaiah Bolden on as well. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, this is something we've been working on. Yesterday, Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryan and I, we cut the ribbon on our brand new Dundee Cottage. I was so excited about this because this was the result of a vision that Savannah will be a safe, economically healthy, environmentally healthy and economically thriving community for all. It was born out of our Housing Savannah Action Plan, which came from our Housing Savannah Task Force. This is a tiny home village, 39 fully furnished tiny homes that is going to provide safe and quality housing for about 120 people. Plus, it's a resident service center, a computer lab, laundromat, offices, meeting space, and a community park. Remember, we did this before next door at the Veterans property, and that was something significant to us because we took care of our veterans first. They had 46 tiny homes, and they provide housing for 165 veterans. And so between the 46 and the veterans and the 39 in our new tiny home village, you're literally talking about what, 185, almost 200 individuals will have safe, quality housing to call their own. I was so excited about this, and I was so excited that, we were able to do something and stick with it. Team Savannah, our city manager, Jay Melder, our city managers before, Pat Monahan and Michael Brown, of course, the Savannah City Council who supported the vision, our Community Housing Services Agency, and CHSA Development, our Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless, the Land Bank Authority. Again, so many partners in this, and the fact was people should have a place to be able to lay their heads, right? And Builder Anthony, we're taking homes to make affordable housing. I don't know what you're talking about. This was vacant land that the city owned, so I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, so yeah, excited about what this means. If this was a massive project, it took a lot of years to be able to do, and so I'm excited that we were able finally to see this through. If you think about it, the entire project was like $6.5 million. There was about $3.5 million in site work and utilities, $500,000 toward the resident service area, and the caretaker's cottage. So each of the cottages ran about $50,000, and so there was an RFP that the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless won. So they'll manage the property, and so they'll make sure that people are able to get in there, according to what their needs are. So, really excited about that. So this is our city. I was not invited to the Liberty City Banquet tonight, Glenda Jones. Why was I not invited to the Honorable, Glenda Jones? Why was I not invited to the Liberty City Banquet? I don't know why I was not invited, Glenda Jones. I think I'm mad with you. Bonsai is the water tonight, so let me see. Tam, I'm not being shady. Can I elaborate on the ethics complaint filed against Nick Palumbo? I cannot. I don't know anything about it. I heard about it. I have not read it or seen it. I don't receive a copy of it. And so that has to be done through our ethics process. So, yeah. But, yeah, good to see Monica Holcomb on. Good to see LaHoma Scott. as well. Thank you, Christiana. Um, yeah, Atlanta has a bunch of HBCUs. So, so those are things I wanted to talk about. Again, I just think that when you're grateful for what you have and grateful for what you get, thank you. They used to say makes room for more. And so, I am grateful for this city. I'm grateful for what this all means. Robert is asking about Yamacraw. Yamacraw will become low-income housing. It'll be some mixed use, but I mean, it's housing. It's for housing. It is for. It's still owned by HUD, and so my delay in this is that I want to make sure that the residents are heard, and there are some issues that they want to work out with the housing authority that I think can be worked out. They want to make sure that there's a certain amount of housing. They want to make sure that they're able to come back once it's built up, and they want to make sure that there's something else. Oh, they receive something as well. Um, so I just wanted to make sure we want to make sure we get to it. We'll get to it. Angela wants to know, can I run for mayor of Hinesville? Child, look, I'm being mayor of Savannah is enough. I might move to Hinesville. I spent a lot of time in Hinesville, so you never know. I might move to Hinesville, Liberty County, and live the good, clean, simple life in Hinesville. So I've got a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, I can answer. I'd be more than willing to do so. But yeah, tonight was opening night for the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Um, and I'm just excited about hockey again. This is our fourth season. Good to see Sandra James on. Alan Wright says run for governor. Y'all don't want me as governor. If I ran for governor, I mean, I just don't think it has to be so hard. I don't think that it has to be either or. I think we could put in a lot of ands, A and D. Um, I believe we can find common ground on a lot of the things we do. Good to see Andrew DiMaggio. Always a pleasure. I mean, I just don't think we have to be so partisan to the point where we are not able to move. I think we can create opportunities. Thank you, Kenneth Bussey. Um, we can find middle ground. I think the problem is that our fringes keep us all separated. Again, I think that if I was in Washington, D.C., and we're going to find a way to be able to work this out because, when you hear congressmen saying, oh, well, I'm not going to accept my check, they strayed. They strayed already. You know, they got spouses. They're all right. And the fact that they don't accept their check don't mean they didn't get their check. So I mean, the check is sitting there. So you just pay some of your, you just hook it up. Ain't nobody messing with no Congress people. Wow, good to see Cynthia Drummond Andrews, one of my favorite people in my past life. But good to see you, Joan Daniel. Good evening, Governor Johnson. I don't know, y'all want me. If I became governor, I could see me doing Friday Night Live every night, every Friday night. That would be crazy. Um, I have the best job right now. I'm the mayor of the greatest city on earth, where people will take vision and will run with it, and where they have trusted me to be able to serve them. And I am so grateful for those who have allowed me to do that over 6 years. It has been literally the high honor in my life that that for a place where my father and my grandfather um, was my grandmother had to ride on back of buses and were excluded from places like Forsyth Park and couldn't sit at lunch counters on Broughton Street, that their grandson would come back, their son would come back and be the mayor of the same city. And I appreciate that. Anthony has investment properties. The city said we were going to give you 30,000 for I'm on hysterical error because they said I was working too slow. Well, I don't know about that, Bill to Anthony. I guess you might have been moving too slow. Um, Usually we have to, by law, do appraisal property. We have to have it appraised and give the fair market value. Angelique said she will be here to support me. You don't even live here enough to support me. Good to see um, the Honorable Kendra Roll. Kendra Roll is the Mayor Pro Tem of Brunswick, Georgia. She is up for re-election. She has no opposition. They were not running against Kendra Roll, so congratulations. So yes. Erwin, I should invite the Raspberry football team to Savannah DFL. What's DFL? Tell me what that is. I'm always about Erasmus Hall. Shauna, feel glad to see you. Yeah. So I don't know if there's any other questions or anything else. Erwin, tell me what DFL is. So yeah, we rock with Ghost Pirates today. Are there any questions? Any questions? Anything we can answer? Erwin, that's right. Dutchman for life. That's right. I see what you're saying. No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. What year you graduated, Erwin? What year you graduated? Tiffany Deal is on. Good to see Tiffany. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Thank you. Anybody else? Before I shut this thing down. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Class 82. Hey, Dawn, good to see you. So, Erwin, we were actually there at the same time. Um, but you graduated the year I got there. I think I got there in 81. It might have been 81 or 82. So, Shauna Kennedy, good to see you. So I'm thinking we were there probably right around the same time, at least for a year. You're a little older than me. Nia, thank you so much, and we hope you have a great weekend. And Lamb, good night to you. Are there any other questions? If you have questions, let me know, and we will answer them before I get off. Good to see my friend Audrey King, who has joined us. So good to see you. Terry is Brooklyn Knight. What school? What school? Terry, what school you went to? What school? Can I get you some Savannah banana tickets? Um, oh yeah, I explained overlay to you. Dr. Silver, yes, you did. Um, when will I stop messing up Savannah's charm? Worst mayor ever? Uh, yeah, well, if Savannah's charm was slaves, I'm not it. The overlay. So, all right. So the overlay is quite simple. Um, when I was an alderman, um, we recognized that there were areas in the city where there were overabundance of alcohol uses. Between East Lathrop and West Lathrop, um, there were 20 alcohol serving establishments. And we recognized that, because of zoning, that there were people who would come and put in a convenience store, a liquor store, a variety of liquor uses in predominantly black neighborhoods. Well, these neighbors worked with us, and I did the first one because we could not expect that these neighborhoods would get better or ever get better as long as you let those things that were in some neighborhoods that were not in other neighborhoods. When you looked at neighborhoods that really did well and neighborhoods that didn't do well, one thing was alcohol. It was, alcohol and convenience stores. And so it wasn't really fair. Um, so Rachel, Rachel, you can get this hat from Rita Fuller Yates. Um, so yes, Nia, you can contact the Entrepreneur Center. Good to see Minister Jaquan Oliver and Red Strawberries. Um, And yes, we are working on that, Miss Julia. And I will see you on the yard as well. Um, no, now look, no, Stony. No, Akeem is tripping. He's just tripping. Akeem is a friendly. Don't jump on him, Stony. He's good. He's good people. But anyway, so we created overlays, and there were three areas that were identified, and these were ones that had an over preponderance of use of alcohol establishments. One was in the first district, which was on Bay Street. One was in the fifth district, which was Montgomery Street, and one was over in the third district. Well, in the issue that I know what you're talking about is this, is that somebody came along and they knew, and we have it documented, we told them, do not try to open up a business in this space because it's within the overlay. You will not be allowed to get an alcohol license. We made that absolutely abundantly clear. If you want to have an alcohol license, do not sign a lease for this property. The person did it anyway. And so they've been trying to change it after we told them not to. And so the reality is they can say what they want to, they can lie about it all they want to. The reality is that we told them before they did it. And the fact of the matter is that are we going to be a place for people to live first or for businesses? The residents don't want it, and we're not going to change it. We're not going to change it. And even if it got to that point, I feel so strongly about that. That is something I would veto. It's something I would veto. So that's the deal about that. They can open up businesses, other places, certainly in downtown. But we're tired of all of these alcohol establishments in neighborhoods, and then the folks that live there have to deal with the consequences of alcohol serving establishments in their neighborhoods, to deal with the loitering and deal with all of the music and all these things in their neighborhood. Why can't they have the same opportunities as everybody else? That's what the deal is. So I hope I explained it to you. But anyway, yeah, the color of law did explain that. Detroit is in town. All right, Nikia, I see you went to Cass Technical. George Shine, you are very, very welcome. It was my pleasure. Pamela Sams is on. Good to see you. So yeah, Nia, send me, inbox me, Nia, and I'll send you the information. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how much they are, but Ghost Pirates. All right. And let me see. And Stony, yeah. Tam Tam and Stony, y'all be nice. Akeem is a good friend, and they defend me. Akeem and his brother go hard for me all the time. Good to see Tim from Roly Poly. Great place to eat on Barner Street between, I guess that would be State Street and Broughton Street. All right. So anyway, that's going to do it. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate all that you do, and I appreciate all that you mean to me. Willie, do what you want to do. As you know, you're always kind of off anyway. So anyway, good to see Harold Washington. Hey, Harold, did you get that thing straight? Harold is the president of the Savannah State National Alumni Association, and you got to take care of some stuff, right? You got to take care of some stuff for me, right? And yes, I'll read to the children. We've been trying to get speed bumps in Woodville. We are working. We are working on that. We're trying to get SPLOST money. We'll put a bunch of money into what we call traffic calming. That includes speed bumps. So I want you to vote for SPLOST. Vote for SPLOST. Vote yes, so we can get those speed bumps. All right. So anyway, appreciate you. Nothing we can do about it because we love you all. Looking forward to Kara and the carriage horses and homecoming next week. We got 7 days to homecoming. I appreciate y'all. And again, be strong, and as always, be Savannah strong. Thank you so much, and good night.